Hey guys, today's video I'm going to show you how to help build your follower base on Instagram. Whether it be a business page or a personal page, you can start using some of these tactics and methods to help increase your followers. I mean, for most people that have a lot of followers already, they're probably more so already doing this. And for the most part, well, let's just jump right into it. This account right here is the one I made. I made this quite a while ago actually, but just never really did anything. It's kind of my personal account. So about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, I think it was more a month and a half ago. I don't know the exact date. I started working on the followers. I didn't even have posts on it. I actually probably can look to see what day I actually started this. It was about 4 months ago, April 15th. I posted this image and then I didn't post anything for months. That was like the day I made the account. And then I posted this, and then you can see, but in about June, I started actually posting a little more, almost every day, and doing stuff more often on it. So these first ones I don't really count, because some of these weren't, now more so I try to gear toward using all original content when I post on Instagram. Anything I post, I try to make sure it's mine. This one, this one, and there's like 4 or 5 of them in the first few posts that I pulled through and posted because I liked the videos. But this one right here is mine. This is a video I made. You can go and watch it. Hey, don't forget everyone, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Blizz3010. You can see it right here. Shoot me a DM if you got any questions. I will answer them to the best of my abilities. But anyway, let's get back into it. So the main thing is to start building like a new account's follower base and getting more followers. Is you got to start engaging on like whatever niche you're in. You don't want to be in just like a general and start getting everything. If you're building if you got a furniture Instagram account, start going to furniture Instagrams accounts and commenting it on their post. Follow them. Start DMing them. Ask them questions. Just say, hey, thanks for the like. Say if they, you like one of their photos, send them a DM. Hey, I really like this message. It looks really good. I love the furniture. Great ad. Hey man, I really like that coupon idea you did here. I mean, start building a follow. It could even be like say you're doing a furniture store and they're in California. Okay, obviously you guys aren't going to be competing with each other because they're across the country, but the thing is, you talk to them, get them to like your posts, and then you get their client base to start engaging on your posts because they see that. And then hopefully in the long run, some of their people they know lives on the East Coast, and you can see where it kind of trickles down. But you're ultimately trying to increase your follower base, your followers, and some of their people, that their interests that are following them obviously are gonna like some of the stuff you like, similar interest obviously. So let's get back into it. So I try to post original, my own content, whether it be whatever. This is just some picture I posted one day. There's a keynote. I don't try to post too many hashtags in these. Now, a lot of people will say you can post up to, I think they say 30, you can post up to 20, you can do 15. I usually really try to limit it at most 15, at most. A lot of times I try to do like 10, 11, but if I do like 15, 10, 11, it's just 15 is just too much sometimes. And a lot of times lately, what I've been trying to do is word my hashtags into my post. If you notice this, like it's all about the pound hustle, okay? Hashtag hustle. And then I word them into the post. So it kind of looks a little more organic and looks better. Now, the key with hashtags, when you're doing hashtags, you don't want to find hashtags that have a ton of posts. If it has 52 million posts, your post isn't going to stay at the top that long. It's going to be there literally less than a second. Like, nobody's even going to really see that. So you want to target more posts that have lower like post amount, so it sticks towards the top. And the reason being for this is more people will see it. It might take longer for them to see the post, but it's going to stay at the top for quite a lot longer, and more people are actually going to see it and engage on it versus a post that's right here and it's gone, or it literally, that's how quick it is in those ones that have that many posts. So I try to target ones usually under 50,000, sometimes under 100,000, depending on what it is. But for the most part, I try to stay around the 50, 100,000 at most, and I don't try to go over that much too much. Another thing, try to look for trending hashtags. So one of the things you can do that I like about I kind of steal Twitter, but I'll go to Twitter's feed and look to see what is trending on Twitter, and then I'll kind of just glance and see what it is compared to Instagram. Because usually with the social media networks, it's kind of similar. It's never the same, but it's always kind of similar. So you can see on this day right now, the top trending, talking about Barcelona, national nonprofit, and so forth and so forth. So you can kind of sense what would be trending on, Instagram. Okay. So you're gonna post today, So let me see. I'm gonna post something about today's National Nonprofit Day. So let's when I make my Instagram post, I could incorporate something about that. Say if you have a business, you can incorporate something about that in your post, and get people that are looking at that on Instagram to like your post. You want to try to drive up your engagement. You can do like Thursday thoughts. You can see that's popular. Another keynote. Okay, when people start, after you make some posts and people start engaging on your post, the key thing is you can see it, and I'll show you here. You want to go through this. All these people, everyone that engages on your shit, everybody. You want to go through all this and make sure you either whatever action they take on you, you reciprocate. Now, some of these people might be bots and stuff like that, so you're gonna have to try to filter it. Because if you see people that have absolutely zero content, don't post it all and just follow you. Like if you go to their account, like I can tell you, okay, for example, this guy, whoever this is, no idea who he is. It's probably not a bot. It's probably a legit profile. It could be just an automated, because a lot of people use those automated programs to just follow people to try to build their follower base that way. I try to do everything manual, and I try to, because I want maximum engagement. I don't want 200,000 followers and have a 0.00001% engagement rate. So that's why I do everything more manual and do it this way. Okay. So I'll go through and like or follow or do whatever they did, and if they commented on my post, I'm commenting on it. A lot of times if they like on my post, I'll like on their post and then comment on another post. So they'll get a like and a comment. And then what you'll start seeing is if you start doing that and everyone that does that here, a lot of times people will start reciprocating back to what you did, and it'll help build your engagement. And if you're doing that with your hashtags, the people that are engaging on the stuff that you're using in your hashtags, you'll start building like more following and interest and overall better, brand awareness and everything overall. Okay. As you can see again on not this, but on my Instagram, I had like only a couple hundred here a couple months ago, and now I'm up to 3,300. You can see my followers are really high because I do, as I said, a lot of times people follow me and I'll follow them back and I'll engage back. But a lot of times if they're not engaging, or if it seems like it's a bot or fake account, I start unfollowing people back. But yeah, so that's pretty much the main gist of it. It's to help building your post. The other thing to make sure you're doing is you can start targeting on your phone. Look for people that are posting. You can even search by location, by places. Like you go to your phone here, and you go to your search, and you literally click right here, search, and then you can click places, and then you can go nearby places, and then you can select your location. So I'm gonna select my location, and then it'll tell you your posts, literally your posts in your area that are top once mine loads, but it's not gonna load here. So you can literally see all the, there it goes. You can literally see all the posts. Hopefully there's not too many XXX or something in there. You can literally see the posts in your area that are, so if you're a local business, hence, you see I'm giving you another tip here, okay? Go to the people that have high engagement in your local area and, okay, like or message them. So if you're a barbershop, okay, message a couple people that are nearby you that have high engagement rate. Hey, I'll give you a free haircut. Hey, how you guys doing? I see you had a great picture here. If you're in the area, I can give you a free haircut if you're interested. Give him a free haircut. Now, if and he retweets that on social media, not retweets it, but if he makes a post on Instagram and then puts that out there and has 200 likes or 500 likes, whatever it may be, how many people do you think you spread awareness to? How many people out, and that's for practically what would it cost you for that haircut? $10, $12. You know, if you did it yourself, it's just your time. So you got to keep that in mind. And now I'm getting more into rant, and I want to quit here before I get too far because it's going on 10 minutes, and I know you guys don't want to be listening to me rant on it any longer. Let me see any other quick tips I can give you before I leave. I think we hit everything, guys. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, or wondering anything about it, big thing, make sure you guys start using your Instagram stories, especially if you're like a local business. You can do stories. They've added this recently to get to your stories, and your stories are different than your posts, guys, okay? You literally click this button here, the top left from your dashboard, click that button, and you can go to your stories. Now, what your story, it gives you a bunch of different options. You can do stuff within your last 24 hours also. Now, later, if you get really good, you can start making, your content and importing them into your stories and do stuff like, really popular Instagrammers do, unlike me, but you can start doing that. That's it. Got any questions, leave a comment below, subscribe, like, and as always, thanks, guys. If you got any questions, email me, Ani@anomicmedia.com. Thanks again, appreciate it. Have a great day.